educated man, Jovito Salonga, who used to the term educated man. Do not mean the individual who has memorized the 1,000 facts of a symbol of the mind of a million data. I do not mean to memorize to separate this memory. When I say educated man, I do not refer to the skills of an engineer, an able trial lawyer, the talented musician, the gap writer, or the spec surgeon. But I would like to submit the proposition that it becomes the great scientist, an able lawyer, all up, not writer, only because he is the first and immediately and a good man. What then? And this educated man, he is the man who has read a lot. Partly, yes, because there's a reading of serious, discriminate, and uplifting in his man who remembers many facts of events. Discipline required effort of this application, but there's one thing we should always remember. It is this that are more important than the making of a living of life, a good life, of a meaningful life, of abundant life. The educated man lives the kinds of life because he has opened the window of his mind, the great thought and tumbling ideas, because he is not imprisoned by the imprinted page, but those to make relentless, rigorous analysis and evaluations of everything. He read because he is less interested in the emulation of the grace of this stimulation of this mind, of the constellation of the dangerous spirit, because his interest of less, and he's not knowing that who is right, the more what more importantly, and discerning who what right and deceiving, and the whole will the resource of the command, because he was healthy sense of values, a breadth of outlook, and depth, compassion with a purposeful education generation of, because he lives a life of relevant of the world of which we live. Assuring and the problem who is time at the doing writer, he can with an intelligence of fairness and understanding. Youth is not entirely a time of life. It is not state of mind. It is a wholly a matter of ripe cheeks, red lips, a softness. It is a temper of the will, a quality of the imagination, a vigor of the emotion, brightness of the spring of life. That's the end of my short story.